we wanted to make them sexy.
Yeah.
And we wanted it to feel real, and we wanted the audience to be like, oh my God. And and they're beautifully written scenes as well.
You know, they are friends to lovers, so it feels appropriate that we got to build a friendship before stepping in, getting undressed.
We're seeing each other naked. It's a really good thing.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Luke Newton.
And I'm Nicola Coughlan, and we are chatting to Cosmo. So many things.
Too many things. We've been listing them all week as well.
Yeah, we've listed them all week. I can't be disingenuous. It's not in my nature. He is truly the best dude. He is so kind. He's sweet. He's got no ego. He is a generous actor. No, you are. He's just like a really good egg. Truly, he's just a wonderful human being. So I feel very lucky.
I feel like we both discovered this season how similar we were.
Yeah.
And like, so when the ways you describe me there is exactly how I feel about Nicola. She's so generous and warm, and we built up like a rapport over 4 years to be able to know exactly how we were going to navigate our way through this season together. And it, you know, there was no difficulties along the way. We were kind of just like, we knew the path that we were going to take together, and
because it's a hard journey. You see each other the earliest of mornings, the latest of nights. Like, you're learning lines on the hop because, you know, there's rewrites and you've got to change things, and it's not, you know, it's not the easiest dialogue to learn because it's so specific. But if you have someone there that's like a good-natured, good person, I always used to say, like, thank God it's Luke. Thank God it's Luke. I'm
such
really
a rare experience. You'll never go. We'll probably never go through this with anyone else.
No, I feel like when I'm old and grey in 5 years, you know, you meet a lot of male actors with big egos, and Luke is a rare beast in that he's really talented but has no ego about him. He's just exactly as you find him, which is like a joy. I'm lucky. I'm so jealous.
So nice.
I'm so jealous. Whoever his next leading lady is going to be, I'm like, he's my first.
We always say, the Bridgerton bros always say that it stays between the Bridgertons, what's passed down. But I will say, I think the advice passed down was just to truly be present and just like enjoy the moment. It's like it's really easy to get wrapped up in the whole world of Bridgerton and everything that's going on, and it's really nice just to take a beat. I mean, the show kind of helps us with that. As soon as we're on set, we kind of escape the rest of the world and the hype of the show and what we think the response is going to be, and it just becomes about creating this beautiful piece together. But yeah, I guess just about enjoying the moment and like sharing it together.
Yeah. I'd say both Simone and Phoebe have been amazing. It's a thing that I could sing from the rooftops about this show, how incredibly supportive the cast is. It's a really special and rare thing. They've both basically just made it known to me, like, look, we're here. We're here if you need us, if there's ever anything you want to ask about. And like, that is so generous of them. They're so gracious with it. And we're very lucky on the job. I know it sounds so saccharine, like everyone's like a family, but it's a special group of people. Really go for it. Don't hold back. No, I think it's interesting. We had an amazing intimacy coordinator, and people are so fascinated by that job, and rightly so. But it's basically like, it's not someone who like gives you set moves to do and be like, kiss for 3 seconds, move your hand. It's not. It's like making you comfortable and making you feel like you're in control, you're safe, but you can also, we wanted to make them sexy, and we wanted it to feel real, and we wanted the audience to be like, oh my God. And and they're beautifully written scenes as well. It's not just like they're like sexy for sexy sake. There's story in there, and it's them. I think they're beautiful. They were some of my favourite scenes to film. I never thought I would say that at the beginning of the season. I was terrified, but I look back on them with real fondness.
And it's so appropriate to their storyline. You know, it really, you know, they are friends to lovers, so it feels appropriate that we got to build a friendship before stepping in, getting undressed.
We're seeing each other naked. It's a really good thing. It's a very rare situation. Like, she's loved him since she was a little girl. I definitely don't have that. I'd have never known anyone to have that. But I mean, you mentioned Ross and Rachel. That's a classic.
Just the way that they never quite, their paths never work out, and that kind of what you know we go through this season. It feels like we're just constantly missing each other.
And I love When Harry Met Sally. Love it. We need Billy Crystal type men back in movie rom-coms. I rewatched that and You've Got Mail. I love any Nora Ephron. I just adore all of those.
I love Paul Rudd. Anything with Paul Rudd.
I saw him the other night at SNL.
Really?
Special guest.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
He's great. We do have one.
We do have one that we really love because we sort of, we're so lame, I've realised now, but we like on the makeup trailer and like picked it because sometimes they let us pick a song that they play on the day on set. It doesn't mean it's in the soundtrack. In fact, we haven't seen this scene yet, so we have no idea what the music is, but True Colours by Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
Because it's like when they finally truly see each other.
Yeah. I love that we might be saying it and might actually be used, and we're just spoiling.
I know, and we could be getting in loads of trouble.
But we have no idea.
I would be really pleased if that was the song.
But it was in our
ears.
And
then there's 2 songs in that episode.
It's kind of surreal doing those dance routines because you have it in your ears and everyone that's in the ball doesn't. So they're just like watching us kind of in silence. Oh, wow.
Just stand around and hope for the best.
Yeah. I think that's
just be like, you know, I don't know. I don't think I have any advice to give her. I don't think I'm any better. And just be like, oh, you fancy me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah.
Wait for someone to do something.
Yeah.
It's my approach. Yeah, and then be baffled by it.
I think it's...
Yeah.
I can't even...
I think we've got game once we get into it, but the initial game, not so much, perhaps. Is that fair?
Yeah, we'll go with that. We don't want to spill all our secrets as well.
No. Well, I think I had so long to think about this. I think each season has a very different energy. So I think season 1 was about passion, season 2 is about longing, and season 3 is about romance. Because it's such a romantic season. It like sweeps you up. It makes your heart swell. Yeah. They're not the typical like romantic leads that you've seen previously. It's kind of nice, you know, to see all their quirks and all their differences and them try and accept each other for that as well and not have to change. And like, you know, I love that. It's beautiful. Absolutely. I will never be taken on the fake sideys. No, this man has a good head of hair. Thick. Laura, my makeup artist, she was very... Do you remember those mornings? She'd be so specific. Like, but I'd be like, can I touch his hair in the scene? She'd be like, no. And I was like, please, Penwood. We had to do different hair on days that's going to be touched. But like when she's lining them up, like it would be like, no one move on the trailer because it would like wobble slightly. It was very... Each curl was placed. A real detailed... Yeah. I actually really missed them when they went, so... I miss your curls. I know, maybe I'll have to get them back. Like an hour. Yeah, slightly after you. I was about 2. Yeah. I'm not as good looking as him. So. Oh, the wig. The wigs take longer than I was expecting. Yeah, like, the wigs take a long time. I thought a wig would be like, you just tie the hair up and it's on, but wow, no. No. Yeah. Pin it down, get the ball cap on, not the wig cap on, clip, hair through, this, that, stick, glue, pin all the pieces, get the it's forever. Yeah. But they're very talented and wonderful, and we love Jessie and Frida and Laura. We do. There's a lot to be honest. There's a lot. It's just also nice to... It's a privilege as an actor when you make people feel feelings, whether it was like, oh my God, I laughed so much, or like I cried, it touched my heart. And I feel like this season, Lucas said it many times, is such a roller coaster. Yeah. And I feel you're going to run the gamut of emotions and also like feel, you know, I think these characters, you realise once they start to love themselves is when the world opens up and magic happens. So I feel like you can learn to love yourself a little bit more. That would be very nice. Thanks for watching. Bridgerton Season 3 is streaming now only on Netflix.